One of my big goals and aspirations for the year is to start being consistent with YouTube, because I was on my call yesterday with my elite boy Jake, one of my elite clients on my coaching, and I was talking to him. I'm like, think about it. Like, imagine if for whatever reason, right, we become extremely successful over a short amount of time and we come on social media while we already have that outcome, right? No one's going to give a fuck about a guy that just comes on social media and he's already got everything. People don't give a fuck about the end result. People want to see the journey that come up. People want to see you at your lowest and then you come up and triumph and you reach your highest fucking peak. That's why it's so important to document your journey the whole way through. Like, you might not be happy or content with where you're at right now, and that's okay as long as you're proactively seeking growth and doing all the necessary work that's required for you to elevate yourself and your life forward. And I don't regret nothing, but something I would have done more differently would be to just document my journey a whole lot more on YouTube. Because yeah, Instagram's where I'm at and I'm so consistent with Instagram, but I could have easily done a few short videos like that on YouTube when I first jumped in with Wes and done my coaching, when I first decided to quit my engineering. You know, when I did a couple of videos in Miami, but then when I came back from Miami, and then when I also had Jackson's fan on mine, that house, when he came to Sydney before he flew over to Turkey, we're actually gonna do a short little podcast together, but we didn't end up doing it, and I'm really sad that we didn't, because as a lot of people know, he was so big in the fitness industry and known worldwide. After staying at mine for 3 weeks, we got really tight. We became like proper brothers and that. He went back home to the Sunshine Coast for a few days and that, and then he flew over to Turkey to get his knees done. And he tragically passed away when he was overseas on his holiday in Turkey and never came back. And it's crazy how you can form such a tight bond with someone over a short amount of time, and then the next day they're just not here with us. And I took that really fucking hard initially. It really hit me over the first couple of days once I found out. But I felt like on the third day, I felt like a spiritual energy like pulling me the fuck off the ground and saying, all right, get the fuck up. You've had your time to sit and cry and do all that bullshit. Now it's time to get up and carry the fucking torch. And I honestly feel like that would have been Jackson pulling me up and just say, keep on fucking going. Like, this goes way beyond just you now. This is the exact video I would have done back then if I was more intentional with making longer form content with YouTube and that. Yeah. But anyways, it's crazy just thinking back at life a year ago and where I'm at now and where I'm going to be a year from now, because of all the continual work I've been putting into place. But ever since the turn of the year, I just felt a different kind of level. I felt like a different kind of energy. I felt like something. I was talking to a client last night, not Jake, another one. I was saying, I just feel like ever since the turn of the year, I felt like a spiritual power like pulling me up, giving me all this energy and guiding me. And I don't know if it's the greater me or whatever, but because I've been so aligned and I've been so locked in with my daily process, my routine, that everything's just starting to flow. I'm in the best mindset, best shape, best communication that I've been in my whole life, and I'm not showing any signs of ever slowing down. And this year it's all offense on every single way I can. It's about elevating my mindset, my personal development, helping as many people as I fucking can. And I was talking about on my story the other day, I am my program. I'm exemplifying my teachings. I've been on Instagram and on social media for so long, and I'm showing through my consistent growth, especially my exponential growth lately, I'm showing if this is what you do, this is the outcome that you get. It's all fucking personal development, and that's so important. Fuck the drinking, fuck the drugs, fuck all the negativity. If you really want to dedicate yourself to something, you've got to lock in and you've got to go all fucking in. I don't believe a life of balance, because if you truly want it and it's all you can think about, it's all you truly fucking want, you'll make it happen no matter what. I don't have any sort of balance. Like, I don't see what I do as work. I don't sit here thinking, oh, I got to do a YouTube video, it's going to be hard. I love this shit. I love nothing more than jumping here on camera and providing value, because I'm truly free of all of any negativity in my life, and I'm truly free of any problems that might be in my life at the moment. When I'm here, I'm being an external source of value. You know, I'm creating me into the person that I've always wanted to become, and that's why I feel like my confidence is at a whole nother level now, because I'm creating it, I'm living my fucking vision. I want each and every person that's listening to this right now to be able to truly know what that feels like, to look in the mirror and be proud of who the fuck they see staring back. But it takes a long time. It's not going to be fucking easy. You might have some setbacks here and there, but as long as you're just keep going, one foot in front of the other. I was talking on my story about walking the path. All you got to do is take the first step, walk the path. And as you start to walk the path will illuminate. And things that you never even envisioned, things that you never even thought you could achieve or become, started to flow into your way because of the person you became. Like when I first started my personal development journey, when I first hired my own online coach, and I never did I ever think that I'd be at the level I'm at now. Never did I ever think I'd be an online coach and being so valuable and really spreading this positive message. I never thought that, but that just exemplifies that you just got to walk the path and start to become, and you can end up in a place you never thought you could. Like I remember when I first signed up with Wes, my mentor, my mindset mentor. It was such a big investment at the time, 20 grand. I didn't even think twice about going into his 6-month elite coaching. He helped me with mindset, he helped me with building my personal brand and all that. And to me, for a lot of people that might be a lot of money. At the time for me it was a lot of money, but because of that, it's allowed me to become the man that I am today. And for me, that's fucking priceless. But even back then, when I invested into his mentorship, I invested into myself through joining his mentorship. Never did I think, like 6 or 8 months from that point, I'd be in Miami with him. I'd be in his Bugatti. I'd be experiencing that whole lifestyle, the epitome of the lavish lifestyle. Like, it's crazy to think that you just got to take that first step. And your future should fucking excite you. You should want to wake up in the morning and be like, fuck yeah, I'm living it, I'm creating it. Everything that I've always thought about up here, the future that I'm creating, the future I'm building towards, I'm becoming it. And there's no way I'm not going to achieve that in each and every other fucking aspiration and goal I set my mind to. And that's the most powerful shit you could do. I'm just sitting outside the house, pumping a little coffee, about to hit a gym session, and I can't wait. I fucking love life, proper. You've got to love your life, you've got to enjoy what you do, you've got to do what you love and love what you do, because yeah, you got to grind and get shit done, but if you can ultimately you got to look for the good in the tough times, you got to look for the good in the pain and all the work it takes to get you from where you are now to where you want to be, because it's not going to be easy. And you can't half-ass it either. You gotta really dedicate yourself. I really don't even know the point of this video, really. I just wanted to jump on here, have a chat, and just say that this year, I'm committed. I've always been committed, but I'm making this shit personal now. You gotta make it personal. You gotta have a strong why behind you, and you've gotta let it fucking mean something, because if it doesn't mean nothing, you're gonna let it slip away from your fingers. Because I speak about it to my clients and on my Instagram too. Who's to say that when you finally decide to get out of your ass and do the necessary work required for you to go after your dreams, and that, who's to say all your vision, your goals, it's still gonna be there? Because for all we know, by you not proactively doing the work it takes to get there, you're gonna pretty much let your dreams, your vision, fall the fuck away from you. The time is now. It's 2025. It's 2020 fucking 5. That's got to mean something. You got to have more urgency. You got to have more intention. You got to move quick, but you've also got to move fucking correct. You got to adopt the right practices, the right frameworks, the right systems, because we don't rise to the level of our mindset alone. We fall to the strengths of our systems. The daily systems in which we operate on a day is everything. Do we track our macros? Yes or no? How do we do that? Is it proficient? Are we being productive each and every day? The more locked in we are with our daily routine and everything, then the more we can add on our plate. The more we do, the more we can do, and that's what it's about. Yeah. The one message I want everyone to take away from this is just walk the path, and the path will illuminate. Like, you might not be where you want to be, but as long as you're doing the work, it's okay. You might not know where you want to get to, but that's okay. Just start to walk. Start to put time into yourself. Start investing into yourself and your growth and your development, and you can become that someone that one day down the track can navigate through doors that weren't even there at the version of you that started the journey. And that's what it's about, and that's what I'm pretty much saying this whole way through. Miami, me quitting my job from engineering that I spent 5 years, starting at university and 2 years on the job that I quit to go full-time into my coaching, which was huge risk. But I'm like, my actions in engineering don't align to the life I want. It doesn't align, so I needed to cut that. Even though it was a huge temporary step back at the time in terms of finances, it was huge leaps forward over the bigger picture. And you've also got to know that it's okay to take a small temporary step back to chase bigger things and bigger goals down the track, because that's what I did. Every day I'm just chasing my vision. I'm chasing my goal of creating the best me and really going for it and trying to affect as many lives as I fucking can. And to me, that means something. And I want that to mean something to you too. You know, it goes way beyond just us. It goes way beyond just our initial circle and the people closest to us. You got to do this for the fucking world, and that's how I see my life going. You know, I see myself as an offering to the world, really, you know. Consistent wake up, showing that if you do these simple daily steps, they're simple, but it's not easy. It's a consistent part of it that's difficult, and it's where most people fall off. But if you do these things consistently and take care of yourself, your mindset, you cut the negativity, you cut the drink, you do this and that, this is the outcome that you get. Because I'm already that motherfucker. I've already created that motherfucker in my mind. I've already started to build that motherfucker, and that's why I'm starting to become that motherfucker. But this is nowhere to where I want to be. I'm already that high valued man because I got high values. Now I see myself as that. And that's why I've become the version of me that I am now. And that's why I'm going to continue to become that better me. And in 6, 12 months, 2, 5 years, I'm going to have it all. Because I know I'm deserved full of it all. Because I've done the work. And I want you to feel that same way too. And that's what life's about. And I fucking love this shit. I'm really going to make a commitment this year to fire on all cylinders, YouTube and TikTok, fuck it, whatever, and try to build my coaching into the best it can become. Like, I just launched my website and it's hectic, I love it. But over the next couple months or whatever, I want to start to build a members portal where I onboard a client. And I wouldn't say I have like a course or nothing, but I have like an onboarding guide with like a step-to-step tutorial that shows each client, all right, you do this is how you count your macros, this is specifically to you. You know, this is how you book your onboarding call with me once you've done these steps. These are the next steps you take. And they have like their dashboard where every day, you know, it shows the date, it shows the habits that they need to do, it puts their morning weight and stuff. And I'm really going to create my coaching to the best I can and be the best man I can be for the greater good, for the divine good. That's what it's about. Making it personal and fucking coming. Your life should excite you, should mean something. Because it's all about polarity. For you to reach the highest heights of success, you've had to reach the lowest lows you could get to. Without the bad, there can't be good. And that's what it's about. Big love, everyone. Let's fucking go. Yeah.